What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're on FSD Beta 11.3.5. This is the latest version that they pushed out to all the cars. I believe it's with the no ultrasonic sensor. So I'm still seeing a lot of people getting downloaded the 11.3.4. But this is the latest build, 11.3.5, and I'm happy to get off the 69 branch. We've got the new full stack on this one. And I have tested it out just a couple drives earlier. I got it downloaded last night. So far, so good. Let's see how it does. In the previous version, it could never pull this off. For some reason, it couldn't get into the correct lane. All right, we've got on the left. Okay, we don't want to. Okay, I had to go ahead and cancel there. We have two cars coming here. You're going to see them pass. I don't like that type of motion. All right, let's put it back in. Oh, now we got a car. This is a difficult intersection for sure. And we've got some traffic. All right, this should be the last one. Going back in. We're clear to the right, clear to the left. And we got to jump over to the far lane here. So now in this new iteration, they're putting the turn signal into the out of the FSD Beta, which is kind of cool. Although I don't like that too much. Very good. I'm really liking this new build. It feels so much more confident, even just in the little bit I've used it earlier. We are kind of close to the right side. You can even see it here on the lane. We're gonna need to get into our left lane here shortly. I tell you what, I was waiting for weeks for the newest full stack, and then last night,
500 feet, turn left onto North Durango Drive.
Last night we got the latest build. So exciting. Now we do have to jump into the turning lane, and it looks like we got some traffic. Isn't going to be able to pull it off.
Turn left onto
okay, so that was a complete
Drive.
fail. We're in the straight lane with the blinker on. I don't know what it's trying to do. I'm gonna I disengaged the blinker and it turned it back on, so I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this. We're gonna have to go straight now. So it's still having some problems with route planning. I think it had plenty of time to jump in there.
100 feet, turn right onto North Durango Drive.
All right, we're back
now
on.
Turn right onto North Durango Drive.
Got this sign peeking out. Did pretty good going around it, slowing down for the turn. Wow, it slowed down and the car behind me got on my. Yeah, that was pretty close. Oh, I'm just gonna take it out because this guy, he's already got some road rage for sure. Just gonna go ahead and hit it here.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
So now that we're in the car wash, you can actually see the ultrasonic sensors. It's been kind of squirrely. I've only seen it a couple times, and I think it's erring still on the side of caution with the lane markings. And look, we got a motorcycle and a truck in front of us. Pulling out the car wash, we've got In-N-Out Burger set to our navigation, and the route is actually planning for us here. It's going to go ahead and jump on the highway, so this is a great time to test out the full stack. Let's see how she does. Vegas is tough. I tell you, a lot of the roads are oversized, not a lot of good lane markings. You have a lot of dark asphalt as well. All right, let's kick on Beta. So we're going to be taking a left through the light. We've got quite a bit of traffic. We're at rush hour 6:15 on a Saturday. A lot of braking there. And which lane does it want to go in? I can't wait to get this onto the Model Y. I do like how it shows you the braking distance now. Kind of gives you a little tracking planning there. I switched it back over to daytime. It seems like it's a little bit too dark if we use the dark mode. I like using dark mode in the daytime though. Pretty sweet.
Now turn left to take the County Highway 215 North ramp.
Very smooth. A little wide on the turn, just a little. Now this is an arrow. Got merging traffic to a single lane. Let's set to 55, going 55. And no longer do you get the 5 mile an hour over or what have you. So I just got to set straight here.
Right onto US 95 south toward Las Vegas.
Now we are in the exit only lane. This is the lane we want to be in, so we don't want to be exiting this lane. It's got a 45 sign. Let's see if it detects it.
Now take exit 38 on the right.
It did detect it and it slowed us down, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it back up. It took about maybe 100 yards as soon as we passed the sign. Go ahead and speed up back to 55. Oh, we got heavy traffic behind us now. I'm gonna go ahead and put it 70, and we should be staying in the right lane here. This is the first time using Beta on the freeway.
Take the end road ramp on the right.
Doing a little bit of braking. It slowed down to, again, 55, and I'm going to speed it back up to 65 again. So that could be a problem. I mean, even the car behind me saw me pacing about 70, and then boom, 55 again. I'm not sure how that will ever be solved. Because no one goes the speed limit in Las Vegas. It's always 10, 15 over. So far, it did really good on that new highway. Picking back up speed. We are in a 50 doing 70, so let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down to 60. That was a great transition though from freeway to the off-ramp. Now we're going to be taking it right here at this next exit.
Now take the end road ramp on the right.
I got my foot hovering over the pedal because we got a car right behind us again.
Turn right onto West End Road.
And they're not going to think that the Beta is going to be braking on them.
West End Road.
Should get a sticker that says prepare for brake check. Alright, let's see how she does. Staying in the lane. We've got, this is a yield, so we are clear and it's going quick. Now we're going to be jumping over into this right lane.
Onto Centennial Center Boulevard.
Kind of a little slow entering this. Why are we stopping? This is a protected right lane. We are stopping far back. We do have some traffic coming over, but they're in their own lane. Now we're stopping. Oh my God, there's a bicycle next to me. I don't want to run him over. All right, kicking Beta back on.
Turn right.
It did go around the bike, which is really good. Go ahead and enter in a new destination. Let's see where we're at.
Drive northwest on Centennial Center Boulevard for 1.6 miles.
Now this area is an area where I got a lot of phantom blinkers. So let's see if it does any phantom blinkers on this route today. It is set at 30 speed limit. And do we still have, so I thought there was a little area now where you can actually change the lane change. Maybe that's for freeway only. Let's go ahead and speed it up to 35. So far so good there. No phantom blinkers at all. It stayed in the same lane, which is really all I could ask for. It's just I don't like it when it does unnecessary lane changes. It really just, it's a strange feeling. Car behind me is creeping pretty tight. I do not like it. Finally getting over. If you're in a hurry, just get the hell over. There's a car to my right. I went ahead and canceled FSD because I waved her on. Alright, back in. I knew FSD Beta was about to jump in front of her. I know it. I don't think it saw her give me the hand signal, that's for sure. Alright, we need to get over. We have a half a mile. We should be getting over now. Even the truck pulling the horses got over. FSD Beta is cruising. Let's speed it up to 35 or 40 here. Arrows on, very good. Now we should be getting into the left lane here. A little bit late for my liking. We do got a lot of sun coming straight ahead on us as well. It's definitely bothering me. I can't even see the left red light through the sun. I can see the two here, but not the left turning blinker. So let's see what happens. You can even see the sunlight right here just coming down. It's very bright. We must have a green light as we are going. I can't even see it. Very smooth, very human-like. I am blind. That sun was bright. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be taking the left of the stoplight.
In 500 feet, turn left onto North Durango Drive.
Nice positioning in the lane. I do like it without the curbs red anymore. Now we are staying in the second lane. Previously in other FSD Beta builds it would jump into the far lane, so let's see. Clear on all sides, got a green protected left. Very smooth. We do have cars behind us as well. Going. Not a lot of good lane markings here on the right, so we are hugged up pretty close to the right. Now we're centered.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West La Mancha Avenue. Turn right onto West La Mancha Avenue.
Are we gonna miss it? Okay, here it is right here. Coming in pretty hot, which is pretty normal. Oh, we got some rocks on the side. Had it disengaged. Alright, we've got our next destination in. Let's see if it can take us out of where it pulled us in.
Left onto North Durango Drive.
No lane markings on this street, by the way. It's doing pretty good at... Okay, now this is a tight one. I cannot see at all over there to the left. It's gonna have to use that creep a little bit more. We're clear to the right and we're clear to the left and it's going. Man, that's a tough one because you really can't see too much. Now it took us right into the middle lane. I'm gonna cancel that. Drove us into the middle lane, wrong turning lane. All right, back on. Still trying to get used to the whole leave a description, you know, when you cancel beta. I do like it though. I've been using it a few times today. So we do got traffic here on an unprotected left and they're going to try to cross because we're going slow. Now we got the yellow. That would have been interesting if we would have not got the yellow. Alright, so we're just sitting here waiting for the green light. You can see the predicted path right here. Kind of a little squirrely, but it's actually doing pretty good. So we're going to be jumping right to the far lane as soon as we cross and then taking a right. I watch so many videos with the no intervention drives and I have to think, if it's not in fast motion, like where they sped it up or without sound, there's gotta be people getting road rage on them. Because I could probably do a no intervention drive, but I would have problems. People would be pissed off. Now it's jumping. That was not good at all. Oh my God. The people behind us think I'm drunk. All right, it should have just went straight across, but it was doing some squirrely stuff. get fully over into the lane. It didn't even get fully into the lane. That was strange. Definitely different behavior than the last build. Where does it want to go now? Is it just going to drive in the middle? Yeah, the people behind me are thinking I am drunk. Now they're slowing down. I got to speed it up. Now it's braking. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. Driving too slow. Go ahead and kick it back into beta. We've got a green light. I'm going to speed it up to 40. Needs to stay in the right lane here. And just cross it. We do have traffic. And another strange thing, it didn't stay in the right lane. Typically it would cross and stay in the left lane, but it just kind of made its own path right across the quickest way possible. Let's slow it down a little bit here. Let's see if we get any phantom blinkers. Again, in the old builds I was getting a lot of phantom blinkers in these pretty heavy turns. Showed some street lights there, and I did see a street light, but it was more of a flashing yellow. Got another one over here on the left. Pretty smooth. It has some weird quirks. I'm gonna have to test it out even more to really understand what's going on. I've had a long day. My brain can't even think right now. It is kind of going around this biker, and he just ran the stop sign. Human beta. We do have traffic to the left, and it's their turn. Now it's our turn, and we're still sitting here. Going very slow across the intersection. That's another one of my pet peeves, how slow it goes across the intersections after a red light. Totally unnecessary. Got the bike still here, and it's kind of moving away a little bit, enough to get us over the center line. Now it's braking on us. Had another pedestrian here to the right, but overall did okay. I turn in the left lane. A little bit of hesitation there.
In 500 feet, turn
The hesitation you can really feel quite a bit when it puts in a brake, because these cars brake quick with the regen braking, and you can just feel it. It feels like everything stops for a second. So if you have a passenger, they can just feel stop, go, stop, go. It's not very, again, that's another thing that I wonder if they'll ever master. I've even seen those Waymos, the steering wheel's going like this, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can imagine the tires outside going like this. Now we do have a car in front, so we should pull smooth around this turn. Our predicted path is kind of limited currently. Alright, we've got a protected green arrow. We've got lots of traffic behind. We're going out slow like usual. Alright. Once we get about halfway, it's pretty smooth. And it transitioned, you know, that transition into the lane was worse than I've seen before in the past. Now we're going to be taking the left into this kind of, it's a lot of traffic here. And we are clear from what I can see. And can it see? It sees, and we're going. Nice and slow. I don't like that as well. If it was traffic, I would be on it. Now Mike says, can you do one of those charging 0 to 100 videos with the Model 3 Performance? Well, I wish I could. I've actually, that Model 3 was Mojo number 3, and it is since been sold, so I no longer have the Performance Model 3. Now Mad Max says, Vegas Model 3, can you please put a link to the covers you have on your rims? Now the only covers I have on the rims are either currently on this Model 3 are the standard aero wheel caps, and then I have the T Sportline wheels. Chris says my Model Y can't figure out the construction zone either. You know, it's in beta. It's got a lot of work to do. But I tell you what, it gets better every time. And the more and more I use it with these latest updates, it is fantastic. I do love testing it out. Now someone says, what are your thoughts on comfort, noise, ride over bad surfaces? And I'm pretty sure they're talking about the Model Y here. Now the thing with the Model Y, it is a rough beast. When I first drove the Model Y, it does this like rocking thing where it feels like you're kind of always rocking when you hit the gas, and kind of this rocking motion. Now I think they've addressed that a little bit with the newer Model Ys with the new suspension. But with that being said, the 20-inch inductions are the roughest ride. The 19s are even pretty rough ride. And believe it or not, the 21-inch Uber turbines, they're the smoothest ride. So check it out. So someone asked how much difference I've noticed with the, they said 20-inch induction, but I know they're talking about the 21-inch versus the 18-inch. Now the biggest difference from the 21-inch to the 18-inch, the 18-inch with those new 245 50 series tires, they are super soft and they are amazing. No more hard, you don't feel any harsh vibrations going over any like speed bumps or any ruts in the road or those dips. I can remember with the 20-inch inductions on my mom's Model Y, when you hit a pot, it was jarring. Now with the thicker sidewall tires, it eliminates almost all of that. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for our FSD Beta video. What do you guys think? This is the Tesla Model 3. It's got the latest update, no ultrasonic sensors, and we will see you on the next one.